It's Angel Light Over Darkness 33. How you doing tonight? Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. And you over there, and you over there. I hope your day was awesome. Please tell me that it was, because it's important. You turn down. I don't want to scream in your ear. Oh. So today has been a day. It really has. It really, really has. So, how's your day been? How has your day been? Tell me too. As you come into the room, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. It's very important for you to subscribe so that you can be notified every time you come online. And also, it tells me that you love me, because I love you. And I'm doing everything I'm doing for you guys. Okay? To encourage you, to uplift you, to give you what it is you need help with. We're going to keep it a buck tonight. Yes. So right now, I'm creating my thumbnail. And as soon as I finish that, I will be right back. Okay? Hold on, I'll be right there. Right there. Hold on. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're all set. We're all set. And just in case we need to do that, we do that, we do this, we do that. It's a lot to do. I know you guys think, oh, it's easy. No, it's not. You got to do a whole lot of stuff to come up with, meet all the guidelines. And then once you meet all those guidelines, then you can relax. Then you can relax and just have a good time on your live. So that's what we're doing right now. We're all set. I'm all set. Hope you're all set. Let's see who's in the room. Hi, Shorty's Gateway. Hi, Edward Smart. Hi, Denny Norman. Hey, Carrie Burrow. Okay, let's say he's in high demand. I heard that, Kelrick. You know how it is. You know how it is. When you follow the guidelines that are set before you from God and from your angels, you can't do anything but win. Tonight, we're keeping it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this, that, and the other, and tell you exactly what you need to know in order to create your reality. Create your reality. We got to learn. Let me get started. Okay. You guys, first of all, keeping the buck, we got bots. We got security bots. So no exclamation points, no periods with sentences together, no spaces in between. No yelling, which is all caps, okay? And separate your sentences, no more than 2 sentences together. And then we'll be all right. Okay. We'll be just fine. Okay. Now, I am great. I was a little late tonight because my husband wasn't feeling well, so I had to deal with some things regarding him. That's my role as a wife, and that's what you got to do. I've also been looking into different things for the channel. I want to expand the channel so that you can have more access to me. Uh-huh. So we're going to start having webinars. Keeping to the buck. We're going to have webinars. And as you come into the webinar, what will happen is you'll be able to have a hands-on touch to me and ask me directly questions that you can't ask here. Okay? We'll be able to have conversations on anything, and it won't have to be within the guidelines. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Keeping it a buck. Okay? Because we need to talk about things that everybody else who's not affiliated with the channel can hear. So that if they want to know what we're about and what we're discussing, they'll have to become a subscriber, first of all, and then join in on the webinars, okay? So we're going to have webinars. We're going to have seminars. I wrote down everything. Yeah. We're going to have webinars. We're going to have seminars. And I'm going to create a book. I'm going to write a book. How about that? Keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. I'm writing a book. It's going to be an ebook, but it's going to be a book. Okay? So lots of things coming, great things coming for the end of the year, going into the beginning of next year. Hey, Pam Money, how are you? Good to see you. Really good to see you. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're doing. Because, YouTube is awesome. I really enjoy meeting all of you. I'm going to stay here. But I need to have platforms where we can be a little bit more personal, where we can talk about a lot of other things. Yes, the book. We're writing an ebook, and we're going to have functions and stuff once COVID is over. We'll have functions where we actually meet each other, seminars. And those of you who have grown from this channel will be able to be one of the speakers. Wouldn't you like to be one of the speakers at a seminar? It would be wonderful. You'll be able to get up and express yourself and tell what your story is, what your journey has been regarding your spiritual life, regarding the channel, regarding how you've been helped, things like that. And then, you might have some spiritual skills within you that have been brought out by the channel. Sometimes we know how to do things, but until somebody tells us, hey, that's a gift, that's unusual, you don't know. You just think it's normal. Like when I was a child and I had intuition and I would speak my intuition and people started getting the things I had intuition about, I didn't know it was a gift. I just thought I was just hearing God speak. I didn't know that God gives the messages to the angels and then they give the messages to us, because man is a little lower than the angel. Now I know you're thinking, where's my wings? Where are my wings? Your wings are tucked into your shoulder blades. I'm kidding. But if you think about it, that's where, if you look at the pictures that are online about angels, you'll notice that their wings are into the shoulder blades. And then the wings go out around the shoulders, right? And then they fly like that. So we need to really delve deep. My platform is basically going to be about what is your gift and do you know how to use it? What is your gift and do you know how to use it? Because you all have gifts, every last one of you. You came down here with a gift. How do you think you be able, hey, Spiritual Lavelle, how do you think you be able to help humanity if you didn't have a gift? If God didn't give you something to do for his people. God wants us to help his people. How can we help his people and we are at the same level they're at? Okay? Think about it. Like, I'm going to use Pam, for example. Me and Pam in the river. Neither one of us can swim. How are we going to help each other? We cannot. Somebody's got to know how to swim. Somebody's got to know how to get to dry land. And so she can reach back and help me, or I can reach back and help her. It's just true. It's just true. So I want you all tonight, first of all, before I read the angel number, and yes, I have put the link in the chat. Before I talk about that, tell me some of the things that are unusual about you that you know how, that you have an intuition about, or you feel like you can pray for somebody and get a prayer through, or you have an ability to speak life over a situation and it changes, or you know how to instruct people how to do things. Tell me some things that are unusual that you don't understand if it's a gift or if it's just you know how to do it. If you have something about you that helps humanity, tell me about it. Okay? Let's talk. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest. You know? Everybody has something they can do. Whether you be a herbologist, whether you're a healer, whether you help people with prophecy, whether you help people understand what they're going through, and you could talk them through. You could talk people who are on the ledge, off the ledge. There's something within you. There's greatness within you that you need to know how to use. So, if I were to subtitle this live, it would be There's Greatness Inside of You. Do you know what the greatness is that's inside of you? It's a lot more to you, more so than going to work, getting a girlfriend or boyfriend, getting married, having children, buying a house, growing old and dying. There's more to life than that. It's more to life. Okay? This is 2020. We got 2020 vision. We can see things as they are. That's why everybody's being exposed. That's not real. We can see them. People who aren't being true to you, you can see them. People, you can tell when people are lying to you. You can tell when people are trying to cheat you, right? You can tell when people are sad and trying to be happy. There's a lot of those walking around. There's a lot of people walking around smiling and crying on the inside. There's a lot of lonely people in the world, especially now, that can't get out and see the people that they know. And they sure can't get out and be around people they don't know. So it's a lot of loneliness in the world, right? So we got to find a way around that. So what we've been doing is using the internet and different websites to help us at least see and talk to our friends and family, right? But what I'd like for us to do is to do a global. I have friends across the waters and here. And I would like for everybody who can hear me, to do a global prayer for the healing of the land. The land needs to be healed so that we can be healed. Okay? If the land is healed, then we won't have COVID. We won't catch it, right? We have to learn how to utilize the gifts that's within us. And as far as I'm concerned, everybody knows how to pray. You know how to pray, right? You know how to pray? Let's do a global prayer to help heal the land and heal its people. We need to beseech God to help us to do what we need to do, whether it's for Him to get the people who need to do something to get rid of it, whether it's for all of us to stay in the house and them to spray the whole world again, whether it's for us to not take any vaccine. I'm not with it. For us to eat something that can cure us, because I'm telling you, God created everything to help us. There's a fruit, there's a vegetable, something you can drink, something to heal infectious diseases. And this is what we need to do. We need to get ourselves together and do some research for how we can naturally heal this. Now, I was talking with a friend earlier, and I said, what I'm doing, me personally, yes, it has, Tata. Pinay, thank you. Welcome to the live. Hey, Buddha, good to see you. So what I told my friend, what I'm doing is, I'm doing what my grandmother taught me, right? And she had some old wacky ways, but you know what? They work. They work. Hot toddies, like hot toddies. A lot of people, they don't like hot toddies because they got that whiskey or whatever in it, and they're like, oh no, I could never drink that. You better drink you a hot toddy and open up your whole chest and put you some Vicks ass on that chest and breathe. Right? You better learn how to eat more beans. Right? You better learn how to, what else they used to take? Oh, 3-6s. I got 3-6s back then. 3-6s. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, we got to go back to the old ways. Go back to the old ways we used to cure ourselves and help ourselves. You better remember what your grandmother told you to do when you got the flu or you got the cold or you kept coming down with pneumonia. They used to do things like put onions on your feet and then put your socks on there and wrap another sock on top of it, on top of that onion, and let you sleep like that, and that draw that fever out of you. Oh, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know. Who remember that? Who remember the old remedies? Does anybody remember the old remedies? Hey, DMV, good to see you. I'm so happy you're a Pam here. DMV and Pam, do y'all remember the old remedies Grandma used to tell us to do for the flu and viruses and stuff like that? Those are the things we got to get back to. We got to go back. I'm going to keep it a buck. We got to go back to the past to get to the future. You want to get past this? You want to get past 2020? Well, you better remember from the past what helped you so it can help you in the future. Don't you go take this mess right on into 2021. And we don't want that, do we? Yes, onion in your socks, babe. Uh-huh. And rub that Vicks ass up under your arms, around what you used to call your gills. Put it around your gills, baby. Around your forehead. Huh? Huh? Look, Tata said, I remember my grandmother boiled water and put some herbs in our body. Now I do it. That's right. That's right. Y'all better listen to grandma. My grandmother lived to be in her 90s. 90s. And I'm not talking 93. Way up there. Way up there. My mother was 70. So they didn't have a long life, longevity, without knowing what they were talking about, what to eat. Yes, DMV. I use Vicks too. They knew what they were talking about. You better remember what grandma said and what great grandma used to say. You know, you better eat your greens. You better boil you a pot of greens. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And put you some garlic and some onion in there. Yes. Oh, yes. And then smell that garlic. Yes. Ginger root. Yes. Yes, Jenny. Ginger root and red root. Yes. Get your roots together. I know a lot of y'all saints say, oh, she's talking roots now. Yeah, I'm talking roots now. Ginger root. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You better do all of those things to take care of you. Stop acting funny. Stop using this nuanced stuff. This new medicine, baby, you better go back. You see, tell me, guys, what your grandma used to say. Tata Pine says, my grandmother lived to be 100, didn't have any sickness, died because she was old. See what I'm talking about? You better eat right, better get you some neck bones. Not pig feet. Neck bones. I know everybody's going vegan. But if you're going vegan, go ahead and get you some cabbage. Go ahead and get you some greens. Go ahead and get you some rutabaga. Go ahead and get you some turnips to go with your turnip greens. Hello. 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 Stay healthy. You're praying for wealth. Keep it in the buck. I'm keeping it in the belt. You're praying for God to give you wealth. You're praying for God to give you health. No. You're praying for God to give you wealth. You're praying for God to make you rich. Oh God, let me win the lottery. God, let me do this. Let me do that. If you're sick, you can't enjoy it. Keeping it a buck. I'm even maybe keeping it a $1.50. $1.50. You have got to do what you need to do for yourself. Don't depend on the government to tell you how to take care of yourself. You know your body more than anybody else. Stay your behind in the house. Eat what you need to eat for your body. And when you go out, put your mask on. Shoot, you better put gloves on and whatever else you can, just so you can get through this. Stop worrying about you can't do what you want to do. You'll be able to do what you want to do when it's gone. But if you don't live through that point, you won't be able to. Okay? Keeping it a buck. You've got to get to. Think about this. Wait. Moses and them. Moses and them. Moses and them. I used to preach like this too. Moses and them. They was going through all of that stuff with Pharaoh. And he treated them like so bad, had them out there working in the sun and everything. And then God started talking to Moses. Moses started hearing what God was saying. Moses wrote the commandments. Moses got them through the water. Remember? Moses got them through the water. And they was crying, but he said, no, keep going, keep going. And the people, they couldn't go through behind them. They couldn't get to them because the water rose up. And water kept Moses one part and them on the other part. And so they couldn't get to Moses and them. And they got to a promised land. You've got to go through something, baby, to get to something. You want to get to the wealthy part? You want to get to the happy part of life? Take care of yourself. Stop living any old kind of life. Doing everything that makes you nervous and upset. We've got to stop letting things bother us. If you don't like your job, find you another one. I'm a witness to that. If you don't like your job, find you another one. If you don't like your house, find you another one. Guess what? You was looking for a job when you found that one that's getting on your nerve, right? You was looking for a place when you found that one that's getting on your nerve. Change is good, children. Change is good. It's been very good to me. Okay? I'm telling you. I am telling you. Change is good. Don't be sitting up there getting your nerves all in a tizzy, because when you get nervous, you bother two things. Your mind, this is your mind, right? Your mind, which is your brain, and your heart. When you get nervous and you're always pressed, always worrying and everything, you give yourself heart attacks. My mother lived through 5 heart attacks. 5 heart attacks. She was worrying all the time about different things, mostly money. Because she had big dreams, and she wanted the money to follow the dream. Me. I was worried about a situation because I was doing, what do you call it? Wait a minute. Brain fart. I was doing the kind of work where you go from place to place and work. Y'all know the name of it. I can't think right now. And I was waiting on my next assignment. Wasn't coming fast enough. Y'all know when you between assignments, it seems like them bills come faster. You're like, come on now. I know y'all got some work for me to do. I'm one of the fastest typers out there. I know you got some work for me to do. I type 97 words a minute. Come on. Right. Those bills got to hit. I started worrying. I remember it clear as day. I started worrying. Went to sleep on my worries. Don't never go to sleep worrying. Went to sleep worrying. Ended up having a stroke in the middle of my sleep. Didn't know it. But God allowed his angels, I believe it with all my heart, to wake me up, having to use the bathroom, drug myself to the bathroom. I'm used to dragging my feet when I walk, when I'm sleepy anyway, so I didn't think none of it, right? Just dragging the feet, getting on in there, and found out I couldn't reach out for anything. Toilet paper, nothing else. So I'm telling you, that worrying needs to stop. Keeping it a buck. You need to stop worrying. Whatever is bothering you, whatever is getting on your nerves, let it go. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a bill. I don't care if it's a man. I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care what it is. Keep your life peaceful so you can enjoy your life. Keep your life to the point where you're happy to come home. Keep your life to the point where you're happy when you go out and you're happy when you come in. This is what we need to do. We have got to learn how to keep it a buck in our lives so that nobody bothers us and so that we can live life as God wanted more abundantly. God wants us to live life more abundantly, abundant living. That's what he wants, right? He wants you to be happy. He wants you to do things to help other people. You can't help anybody else if you can't even help yourself. What you going to tell them? How you going to minister to somebody and you can't even get out your own situations? Work on yourself. Get yourself together. Start doing your meditations. Start doing your affirmations. Start doing the work. Get your chakras together. And I know you're saying, what is a chakra? Your chakras are your energies that's within you. Every part of your body has an energy. Keep it clear. Keep your mind clear so you can hear from God, right? Keep your mind straight so you can do what you came down here to do. You came down here to do something for God. You didn't come down here just to play. You came down here to do something for God. And then he allows you to play because he's just that good. He's like, if you do what I tell you to do, I will bless you and you can live the life you want to live. Just do what I told you to do. See, I'm living proof of doing what God told me to do. God told me to come here and to sit on YouTube and to tell you guys what I've been through and how I got through it, and to tell you guys things that he's teaching me. A lot of people ask me, how did you get into angel numbers? Where did that come from? And I said to them, well, after I had my stroke, which is a life or death situation, believe you me, I couldn't sleep at night. I could not sleep. It was like every night I would wake up like clockwork at 11:11. Okay? And I had never seen, I've been to church all my life, never seen 11:11. Never noticed it like that. But there was something about those 4 1s and that colon in the middle that stuck out to me. And I was like, what does this mean? Why do I keep waking up at 11:11? Why? I even started asking God, okay, God, what does this mean? What does it mean? So as usual, I went on the Googler Schmoogler and I put in 11:11 and it all popped up. And I said, okay, awakening, I get that. But I want to know more about this. So I started watching YouTube videos about 11:11. And that's when I ran into Abraham Hicks. And what was she talking about? What was she talking about? My reality. She was talking about being able to receive things that you want by drawing them to you. She was talking about getting your mind in a place where you can hear from God. See, God gave her an alter ego, okay? Her name's not Abraham Hicks, it's something else. But there's a spirit that works through her and allows her to help people, okay? I want to tell you something else, and I can't think of the name of it right now, so I'm going to look it up. Hold on. Y'all know I have mind issues. Hold on. Law of attraction. That's when she started talking about the law of attraction. I had never heard of the law of attraction before. Hey, Valerie, good to see you. That's That's my classmate. Hi, Valerie. When I started watching Abraham Hicks on YouTube, and she started talking about the law of attraction, that led me to a lot of other people who were talking about the law of attraction and how they were drawing to them money and things that they wanted in life, right? My mind was quick to remember a person who talked about that before Abraham Hicks. Do you know who talked about the law of attraction before Abraham Hicks? Y'all gonna laugh. Reverend Ike. Y'all remember Reverend Ike? You can't lose with the stuff I use. Remember him? That's what he was talking about. Getting your mind together. Because your mind can create. Okay? Reverend Ike can quote it. Yes, Reverend Ike. Welcome back, DMV. So, hey, Shalita. So, that led me to go back and watch Reverend Ike's old videos. And oh my gosh. I was like, hey, North Vikings. I was like, wow, this is the same thing that Abraham was talking about. Okay? Using your mind, using your tongue to create. Right? To create. I know North Vikings, right? He welcomes you right on in. So, after I went back and did that, I felt the spirit within, because I'm telling you, when you have that feeling within you, like, hey, it's something to this. Maybe I can. That maybe I can do it, that will create lots of things for you, good things for you. Just try it. Maybe I can. Angel talks about angel numbers. And she talks about opening the chakras and the meditation and stuff. Maybe if I try some of the stuff she's talking about, maybe it'll work. It just might. Keep it in a book. It just might. Okay? Because God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. You want to talk to me about angel numbers and stuff? God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. Okay. So then after I listened to Reverend Ike, I went back to Abraham Hicks. And it seemed like some of the same stuff she was saying, different words, right? But it related to what Reverend Ike was talking about, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is true. And then, of course, Oprah talked about it. Then, okay, after her, I ran into Infinite Waters. My God. I was like, oh my goodness. When he would come on and he would say hello and everything, all the stuff he says is infinite waters. Yes, diving deep once again. And he would say that. And when he would say diving deep once again, I was like, yes, let's get into it. And I will learn from him. Learn from him. He is from Africa. He brings not only spiritual things, he brings things from the motherland, the first land, right? So I was listening to him and he was talking about how things were back in the day in Africa and how great the things God created and how he knew where the tree of life was and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my God. I was just gleaning in. I was just learning. So I took what I knew from my past And from what I was learning, blended it together. Blended it together and get my mind together. Because my main thing at that point was, God, heal me. God, heal me. I don't want to be an invalid. I was dragging my feet. I didn't want to be an invalid. Okay? I didn't want to be someone who couldn't talk. Okay? I wanted to be able to move my hands and pick up things like this water. I couldn't do that. So at that time, my desires weren't financial, right? But then I ran into my friend Trinius Henderson, right? And he started talking about the law of attraction. These are all my mentors. He started talking about the law of attraction, you know? And I took what I had learned from the other people and what I learned from him. And I started pondering on this stuff, still not sleeping at night. Then I started being able to sleep past 11:11. See, this is how it works. First you see 11:11, then you go past that and you learn the next lesson. The 11:11 is to wake you up, to tell you God has a message for you. And the angels are going to give it to you. Hey, Bobby, I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't see you. 11:11 wakes you up, gets you ready for the next message. My next message was 333. 333. Kept seeing it. Kept seeing it. And at that time, I was asking God for money because I wanted my own place. Wanted my own place. And I kept seeing threes. So it dawned on me. 33. I'm like, okay, 33. 33. Because then it went from 333 to 330. 33. And God told me, I want you to be a light over the darkness of this world. And that was way before we got into this president we are here today. So he wanted me to be a light over darkness. Any darkness I see around me, I smile through it, make a joke through it, tell the truth about it, enlighten. So God told me to enlighten, encourage, and uplift. I'm like, hey, Beauty Kate, how are you? Good to see you. Guess who else is here? Guess who else is here? Guess who else? Valerie is here. Valerie is here. Bless her heart. Valerie Hudson. Beauty Kate. Valerie Hudson from school. from Facebook. Yes. Valerie. From Gary. Anywho, so he told me to do that. So I started doing that. Every time somebody would call me with a problem, I would enlighten them. First thing I would tell them, they can make it. This is not the end. You can make it. Next thing I would tell them, I said, look, whatever the problem is, you Me and God can work this out. We can work it out. And I started talking to my friends who needed jobs. They were looking for jobs. Different people were looking for jobs. That was the thing. People kept coming to me. I need a job. I need a job. I need a job. You never always had a job. You always kept a job. How did you do that? What? So I started helping people with their resumes. Couldn't type them, but they would send them to me, and I would mark it up and tell them what changes to make, and they would make those changes, and they were getting jobs. Okay. Next thing, people were looking for places to live. Started helping people with that. Next thing, people wanted to know about computer issues. Well, because I have worked on the computer since the computer first got made, I didn't say that right, but that's what it is, was first created. I had the first computer. That's how old I am. So I knew about computers. I had transitioned from a typewriter, the IBM typewriter, to the typewriter with the window in the middle, okay, to the first computer, the big gold brown look one. I had that, okay. So I was always computer illiterate. So all of my past stuff, way back in the back, something would happen that would bring it back, okay? Just for long enough to answer that question. Now, they asked me in 2 hours, I wouldn't know what they were talking about. That's how my mind was. I'd be smart for 2 hours and then don't ask me nothing else. Keep it in the buck. So that started happening. And then everywhere I'd look on TV or online, I would see the word millions, millions, millions. Oh, I heard. Put it in the chat. And I'll tell you why. Because God wants us, I can believe it if you want to, God wants us to become millionaire minded. Hundreds ain't getting it no more, boo. Thousands ain't getting it no more, boo. Hundreds of thousands ain't getting it no more, boo. By this time, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. You ready? By this time, we have left 19 everything. We left the 1970s. We left the 1980s. We left the 1990s. We are in the year 2020. Everybody should be a millionaire instead of other people just hoarding the money. We have to get millionaire minded, which means you have to get yourself the understanding to get one thing going and then put legs on it. You get one business going and then have 4, 5 legs from that one business. Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You get one thing going and then you create something else, create something else, create something else. Like say, for instance, you get a restaurant going, okay? Then you create a lounge, okay? Then you create clothing with the logo on it, right? Then you would create maybe a book talking about recipes, right? Then you would create maybe a housing program. You create maybe a TV show. You see, you take one thing and multiply, and it'll be good. See, that's how God works. God multiplies. We've got to Get back to doing the things in the way of God. If you have to go all the way back to Genesis, go back to Genesis and see how God created, and do just like your father did. Be a creator. And I'm not talking about what somebody else teach you. You have a gift inside of yourself, something that you know how to do well, that nobody taught you. Take that gift and create a lifestyle for yourself that is comparable to your mindset. See, it's hard to have a millionaire mindset in $100 home. It's hard to have a millionaire mindset and drive a small compact car when you know you're supposed to be in a large, expensive car, right? A lot of people say, well, it's not about the money. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because it was created that way. See, at first it wasn't about the money. We was just all out in the forest and everywhere, and everybody just eating the plants and eating the lettuce and whatever else was planted around us. But we can't do that anymore. You're not there anymore. Even in the country, like down south, that's where I'm at. You cannot go and pick anybody's lettuce or tomatoes or whatever and just walk off and eat them. They'll be like, you're stealing my stuff. That's my produce. You're stealing my stuff. You can't do that. So what does it take to get it? Money. And who gives you the power to get wealth? God. Keeping it a book. You want the power to get wealth? You better go to God and ask him, God, what is my gift that I have that will give me the wealth that I need to live the lifestyle I desire to live? And he will open up your mind, and he will open up the windows of heaven and pour into you so that you'll know what you have to do. And once you get started, it'll be like the light came on, and you'll be like, oh yeah, oh, I know how to do that. And I know how to do this. You'll be surprised all the things you know how to do, but you giving it away to somebody else for almost free, and they're barely giving you money to pay your bills. Keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck. You working like a dog, and they're barely giving you enough money to pay your mortgage. If you're living where you want to live, to pay for your car note. After you pay everything, you might have $300-$400 left till next payday. One thing goes wrong and you're messed up. All that money's gone. Then you setting up to say, anybody got $20 for some gas? I got to get to work. Right? It only takes one thing to go wrong and your whole budget's shot. Right? So we have to use what we got to get what we want. Keeping it a buck. I know that's what the strippers say, but guess what? Mentally, you're a stripper. You need to use what you got to get what you want. Because guess what? Ain't nobody gonna give it to you, boo. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. You gotta get up off your behind and use the brain God gave you. Use the gifts he gave you to get going in the direction that you need to go. Now, let's read about this Angel 100. Angel 100. It's about new beginnings. It's about activity and action. It's about having tenacity. Don't take no for an answer. It's about self-reliance, relying on yourself, the gift that's within you. Rely on that, right? Hold on. It's about motivation. I hope you feel motivated tonight to dig deep and come out with a multi-millionaire idea, okay? It's about ambition, striving forward, and progress as you're striving forward. It's about willpower, right? The willpower not to go back to the type of mindset you had, which was a poor mindset. To transform, to turn on that level in your mind that is of wealth. God gives us the power to get wealth, but we have to have our little light inside our brains turned on. We can't be sitting around in darkness, wondering what's going to happen and waiting on a handout. Waiting on a handout, even from your boss, waiting on a raise. You don't work like a dog all year long, and you waiting for January to come. I know I'm going to get a good raise. And you get there, and he tells you, well, the company lost a lot of money, so I'm not giving anybody a raise. Now, all that work you did. No, sweetheart, you're back in. Now, all that work you did means nothing. You should have been working for yourself. Okay, moving on. It's about creating your own reality. Creating your own reality. The reality that's within you. That's why, no, you're here, Shalisa. That's why you just wait it out. You'll be back in. You're back north. That's why you go within. That's why you meditate. Because when you meditate and you go within, you meet all the ideas that your original person, who you are, your true self, your authentic self, who that person wants to be and how to get there. When you meditate and you quiet your mind from all that worry and stuff you do, you'll be able to hear God. You'll be able to hear uncommon ideas that will lead you toward your proverbial promised land. Okay? The zero is a powerful vibration as it resonates with universal energies, the God force. Now let's go ahead and read it all. Okay? Angel number 100 is a message and a reminder from the angels that you are receiving divine guidance. Every day, we receive divine guidance. Every day. Do we listen? If you're intuitive, if you have your mind to the point where it's clear and you can hear from God, you're not worrying, you're not caring about the cares of this world. Only thing you're hearing is from God and what He wants you to do. And guess what? He tells you how to do it when you listen. Are you listening? Keep it a buck. Are you listening to God? Or are you listening to your own mind? Are you listening to your own ideas? What you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and who you want to do it to? Are you listening to divine guidance? It's available to us all. It's not just for some. We all are God's children. We all got some God sprinkles in us. Okay? It says, in insights and reoccurring thoughts. If you have a thought that keeps coming, that's your money right there. I keep thinking about that. I don't know why I keep coming to me. That's your money right there. because that's what God wants you to do. And when you do what he wants you to do, he will reward you accordingly. God doesn't have to need for all the dollars and cents to make sense. He's God. And if he wants to make you a millionaire tomorrow, he can make you one. If he wants you to help save all the children in Africa, he'll make it happen. If that's your journey. If you're the person who's going to clean up all the water that's dirty and the fish are dying in, he'll give you an idea. All the ideas in this world that created greatness came from God. It all started with a thought. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? What are you thinking? All right. It says, as well as via clairvoyance, which is knowing facts without knowing exactly how you receive the information. Isn't that what I told you earlier? God will allow you to know how to do something, and you haven't even never received the information how to do it. He'll just give you the knowledge. What's that scripture about? My people perish for lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. My people are depressed for lack of knowledge. My people are poor because of lack of knowledge. My people are poor, depressed, indecisive, hard-headed because of lack of knowledge. Angel number 100 encourages you to take positive action in the directions of your inner promptings. When God tells you to do something, honey, I will do it right away. When he tells you to do something, do it right away. Okay? Gut feelings. You ever heard somebody say, I got a good feeling about that? Girl, you better do that. Whatever it is. I got a good feeling about 3, 4, 5. I keep saying 3, 4. You better go play it. Or whatever you do with it. Might be an address. But whatever you need to do with that, do it with that. Okay? And true desires. We all have true desires. Do not allow negative thoughts or emotions deter you from your spiritual path. Don't let negative thoughts, people come in and say, oh, I don't believe in that. I don't do that. Well, you don't. I'm not going to stop going because you don't believe. I'm not going to stop getting my blessing because you think I should do something else. You're not taking care of me. Neither did you create me. Keeping it a buck. You didn't put me here. You're not going to take me out, and you're not going to stop my journey. Okay? This is your journey. This is something we all need to recognize and know. Our lives are not our own. God gave us the life. And then once we start living that life, it becomes ours. He saw fit to let us be created. Breathe breath. And let our bones come together to create fingers, arms, toes, and all of that. Be able to see out of our eyes. And even gave us a third eye that a lot of us don't even use. It's called the pineal gland. Look it up. All right. Remember that a positive attitude, yes, 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 Beauty Brigade, it is. Hey, Grace, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yes, yes. Remember that a positive attitude, a positive mindset, a positive outlook. That's three things: your attitude, how you feel and how you act, your mindset, what you think about, right? And your outlook, how you see things, will manifest, right? Will manifest. North Vikings, are you leaving? Wow, he's leaving at 9:09 on his on the wow. I'm writing that down. That's the first number. Came up there clear as day. Yes, I'm glad you came. Good night, North. I hope you enjoyed the live. I hope you learned something and can take away something from here so that you can live life and keep it a buck. Okay. So those three things will manifest. So that's why we have to be careful about what we think about. What are you holding in your mind? You're welcome, North. Love you. Okay. Reflect. The right thoughts will reflect as inner peace. You know how you meditate and you feel that inner peace and you feel like everything is all right? You're not worried about anything. You're just calm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Joy. God will give you joy. Joy. God will give you joy. He knows what makes you happy. So he'll give you joy. And that joy will be in whatever makes you happy. Okay? Whatever makes you happy. Okay? So be ready for that. And then you'll manifest success. And hey, Brian Lynn, good to see you. And then God knows how you see success. It doesn't matter how anybody else sees success to you. It matters how you see success. If success to you is you being a conglomerate, he'll make you a conglomerate. If you can believe it, if you can feel it, and if you can see it. Okay? Believe it, feel it, see it. That's how you manifest. Okay? And fulfillment in your life. Angel number 100 asks you to walk your walk and talk your talk. Walk the walk that reflects who you are. Talk the talk that reflects who you are. Because your life is your own. Amen. That was angel number 100. And that was my message for you guys tonight. Keeping it a buck, keeping it 100, keeping it on point. Yes. I hope everybody got something out of it. I'm going to now. God says do affirmations, so I'm going to do that. Okay. we're going to do affirmations that could change your life. That's what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to do affirmations that could change your life. And let me get this one too. Hold on. Gotta place the link. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Yeah. Back over here. All right. Let me get to where I need to get, and we'll get started. And when we do our affirmations, what you're going to do is, in the beginning, when we get started, you breathe in, you breathe out. Okay? When I say breathe in, you breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Okay? And we usually do that about 10 times to get the body relaxed, to get the mind prepared for the words that come in to change the whole mind, body, and soul. Okay? So, and we have music that will help with that. Okay? And I'm just about ready. Let me get to the music now. Oh. I'm going to play the music that hubby set aside for me. Ooh, hold on. I think this is it. Let's see. Yeah. Got to turn it down now. Hold on, guys. I want to turn the music down. I don't want it to be overflowing. And, okay. Dream business. I have my dream reality. I have financial abundance. I attract new people who love me every day. I radiate love, and others love me back to me. I'm loving and lovable. My romantic relationship is healthy, long-lasting, and full of love. Life is full of love, and I find it everywhere I go. Forgiveness and compassion is the foundation of all of my relationships. I wake up happy and excited every single day. I'm filled with joy and love every day of my life. I am enthusiastic about every second of my life. Everything I do is fun, healthy, and exciting. I am a beacon of love and compassion. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I crave new, healthy experiences. I see others as good people who are trying their best. I find opportunities to be kind and caring everywhere I look. I easily accomplish all of my goals. I only desire things that are healthy for me. Okay, come on back in the room. Come on back. I hope you enjoyed the meditation and the affirmations, and I hope that it helped you to relax and to know that you are destined for greatness. And with God's help, you will be the person that God desires you to be. It's time to come up and chat as we prepare ourselves for the chat session. Come have a talk with Angel. I want you to know that God does everything but fail, and you are not a failure. No person He created is a failure. Nothing that He created is failure. This land is not a failure. Okay? Here we go. And y'all, move quickly. Move quickly. Move quickly. You have questions about tonight's lesson. You have questions about something in your life you'd like to know about. You want to hear not only my opinion, but you want to hear what God tells me to tell you. Okay? I'm here for you. Come on, angels. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Move quickly now. I'm only going to leave it up there for a little while. And then the window will be closed. Okay? Because after that, we'll talk about the angel numbers that you've seen and you want to know why. I'll talk about this angel number 909. So I'm giving you time to ask your questions, comments, concerns. And let's see, it's 9:31. I'm going to give you 10 more minutes to come up. You'll have time to talk if you come up. But if you do not, then I'll shut it down and I'll do the angel numbers. What's the song that you used to sing in church? You want to come up? He has a lot to tell you. Click the link, Beauty Bouquet. She's beautiful. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. You want me to call you out? You want me to call you out, Sonia? Come on up here. I don't have a problem telling you. Just click that link. The one that says HTTP. Let me put it in here one more time, just so you know. Click that. Okay? I will answer you. Click that. She's so scared. Okay. All right. So, hold on. What we're going to do is, where is it? No. Nope. Yes. No. Here. Okay. Let me see. Sonia, I'm getting ready to answer you right now. Oh, he timed her out. Why? Why did he time her out? Hope she comes back. Participant, you've got to stop, dude. You off the chain. When Beauty Bouquet comes back, I will give her her answer. Does anybody else have any questions? And yes, I do have an answer for her. It says 3 people are left in here. If you're still in the room, put a 1 in the chat so I'll know who I'm talking to. Let me see. Right, I don't know either, Brian. She didn't. Well, maybe because she put the question in it. I have to. I'm going to have a talk with Martismo. I'm gonna have to have an in-depth conversation with the Martismo because he keeps timing people out for no reason. Anyway, so Brian, you're here. Who else is still here in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat. My day was pretty good. I was concerned about my hubby, so I was trying to help him, but I'm good. I'm good. I was a little worried, but I'm good. I'm good. You know, when you have somebody who's right there with you, side by side, you're concerned about things like that. What's good, Harold? I'm keeping it a buck in here, Harold. I'm keeping it a buck. Yes. Yes, I'm keeping it a buck. Everything is everything. So, angel number 909. Oh, how is my night? My night is going fantastic. Fantastic. We had a really good lesson. I taught on how you're led into being a manifester, manifesting, learning about light working, learning about spiritual development. That's what I was teaching on tonight. And it was a great lesson. It came together nicely. And I enjoyed it. Let me change this. Nobody wants to come up, so I'm going to take that link out. We'll do this and we'll do that. Yes. So angel number 909. Angel number 909 suggests that your angels are telling you that even though a part of your life may have been altered, halted, or changed, things will ultimately turn out for the best, like a blessing in disguise. Yes, but you can watch the replay. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them. Okay. Angel number 909. You want to put a funny face. What you mean? You know about Tissamores put you out. You know that, Brian. Don't you do it. Brings you a message from your angels that the universal source fully supports your soul mission. Listen to your intuition, as your angels are constantly with you, and you can turn to them for divine guidance and support whenever you feel the need. Hiccups. Okay, let me get rid of those hiccups, guys. Hold on. Let me see if my All right. Yes, Brian. I just sent Beauty Brigade a text message letting her know, come on back and get your answer. All right. Angel number 909 brings a message from your angels that the universal source, God, fully supports your soul mission. See, you're on a soul mission. We're all on a soul mission. Okay? Listen to your intuition. That's what I was teaching you earlier. How to listen to your intuition. Okay? As your angels are constantly with you, and you can turn to them for divine guidance. Oh, she's still there. Okay, after I finish reading this, I'm going to answer Beauty Brigade's question. She's just invisible, but she can hear. All right. Y'all had me thinking y'all were all the way out the room. Okay. It says, if you feel inclined, and you should, to pursue a spiritually based practice, career, and or profession, heart-based service, or an uplifting hobby or pastime, now is the most auspicious time to look to your options. God is saying, get to work. Get to work on what he sent you down here to do. You're supposed to do something that's uplifting, something that's from heart to heart. Okay? It's time. You're a light worker. You have the responsibility. This is why you came down here. You didn't come down here to work for somebody else and play. You came down here to do this, to empower others, to inspire others, to enlighten others, and strengthen others, to encourage them to be responsible for their own choices and actions. That's what you came down here for, people. Angel number 909 encourages you to follow your gut instincts and listen to your intuitions. Your intuition brings you inspiration, guidance, visions, ideas. That's how your intuition works, guys. You have a vision, you have an idea, okay? You feel led to do something, okay? In the direction of your highest good. Be in touch with your intuition. Ooh, as this is your inner guidance system. Your inner guidance system speaks directly to you through all of your senses, allowing you to make positive choices for your life in every moment. Beauty Brigade, I saw you before I started reading the number. I saw you setting up a bunch of pop-up shops. And I saw you creating your own, what do they call it? Your own ingredients for your own product. I saw you branding yourself. I saw you traveling to different places, New York, to London, different places, because your product is going to be different. It's not going to just be like everybody else's. God says, pick a name. God says, he told you this before. He says, pick a name and get started. Yes, Shalita. Be careful, don't get spanked. Watch it with Bartissima. Watch it. So, I'm hearing him tell you, accept what he allows. The things that happen to your life that have you so sad, God said, accept what He allows. And He says, everybody who left is still inside of you. That blood is still inside of you. And He wants you to be great. Great, not good, great. You're going to run into somebody who's going to tell you how to get started. Somebody's going to give you an uncommon idea, and then they're going to just flow. Things are going to flow. Okay? Because, just like I said earlier in the lesson, your wealth is inside of you. Your wealth is inside of you. Okay? That was your message. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. Now I'm going to read Shalitha's number. If you have a number that you want me to read, anybody, put it in the chat. And we'll start doing that. I have one more number for myself. I'll read it in the midst of you all's. Angel number 717 for Shalitha. Don't say nothing else, Shalitha. Don't say nothing else, because I want you to hear this. I don't want him to put you out the room. Right. No exclamation points. Y'all just be cool. Be cool, be cool, be cool. Angel number. Yes, yes. He's seen your tears. It seems like you cry in the middle of the night sometimes. And you worry. God says, don't worry anymore. Don't worry anymore. Joy is coming in the morning. Don't worry anymore. Joy is coming. Your joy is coming. And I don't know about your relationship situation, but I see, I see the future's bright. That's all I can say. The future is bright. So receive. Continue to receive. Because God's not through with you yet, sweetheart. You just started. You just started. Okay. Shalitha. New beginnings and opportunities occurring in your life will bring you into full alignment with your divine life purpose and soul mission. You are encouraged, Shalitha, to follow your intuition and the guidance from the angels regarding next steps. Angel number 717 indicates that positive changes in your life have put you on the right track in regards to your life purpose and mission. Keep up the great work you have been doing, and you will continue to manifest your good. Angel number 717 encourages you, Shalitha, to continue with your positive affirmations and maintain an optimistic attitude, as these are manifesting positive energy and auspicious opportunities for you. Seek out an opportunity, an occupation, pastime, or hobby that taps into your natural talents, things you naturally do. Okay? You may even want to look for a course or a line of study that will enhance your knowledge and benefit your life. Put what you learn into practice, and you will serve to help and assist other people, as well as advance yourself along your personal path. I don't know why I'm hearing, but teacher, let me see, did he? Hold on. Yep, she was timed out. Oh, Lord. But like Sonia told me, Beauty K told me, she could still hear. So when you can come on back in, Shalisa. But that was your 717. Okay. Now the one I have is 933. 933. All right. This is my number, my own number, my own number. Nah, 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 nah. Angel number 933. It is a strong message for me to let go of any situations in my life that is no longer serving a positive purpose. It's telling me to allow the old to leave my life and do not cling to situations out of fear. Got it. It is of the utmost importance that you hold a positive viewpoint and have positive expectations about yourself and your future. Thank you. Your thoughts create experiences, right? So ask your angels to help you maintain a positive attitude and outlook. Hi, Easy Learn. Good to see you. Do not allow any negative aspects. I am so great. I'm so great. Be careful. We got bots in here. And if you say anything spammy, they'll put you out. So, but you'll still be able to hear. You'll still be able to hear. So just be careful. We got Botissimo. He's a bad dude. And we got Stream Elements and Streambot. Because I had people coming in here doing things, so I had to curtail all that. So I have bots that help me keep the chat clean. All right. It says, do not allow any negativity. Right. Easy. Be careful. Brian, are you a moderator? You should be. Let me see. Yo. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It says, do not allow any negative aspects to hinder or stop you. Your angels and the ascended masses, thank you, my angels, encourage and support you always. Angel number 933 indicates, hey, Brian, tell him about Bautismo, please, so he'll understand what's going on. Angel number 933 indicates that you are fully supported, surrounded, and loved by the angels. Thank you so much. And higher beings of the spiritual realm. They love me. I love them too. Know that your sole purpose is one of serving and teaching others. I'm doing it. Others using your natural talents and creativity. That's right, Beauty. Tell him. Okay, be open to receiving your well-earned rewards and blessings. God, I thank you. My heart, my mind, my soul is open to receive all of the beautiful and well-deserving rewards you have for me. I'm doing your will. I will continue doing what you told me to do. I will not stop. Do things that make you feel creative, joyful, and loving. Yes. As doing so, you open yourself up to receiving more positive experiences and opportunities. Yes, guys, if anybody who's out there listening to me, but you're not in the chat, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I'll love on you. I'll treat you just as nice as I'm treating all the rest of my angels. I invite you to be one of my angels. Hit those subscribe buttons like nobody business. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's do it. It says, do things that make you feel creative, joyful, and loving. As by doing so, you open yourself up to receiving more positive experiences and opportunities. If you are truly passionate about something and wish to pursue it, align your life with your desires and intentions and create opportunities for you to indulge in your passion, whatever it may be. Yay! I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I hope you did. Let me see. I gotta put this link in. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some music for you. Uh-oh. What Harold do? Uh-oh. Ooh. My body ain't playing with y'all tonight. He said, I said. But this was like, I said, don't do it. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's find some good music, and we're gonna lift our little spirits up. We're gonna pump it up. Let's see, reasons. Okay, high energy. Hmm, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Wait, no, not that one. That one says explicit. We ain't doing nothing explicit on it. No, ma'am, no, sir. Let's see. Oh, no, we're not. We're not doing that. Let's see, what's this? Oh no, I can't do that either. Ooh, it's trying to give me some. Let me see. Hmm. I'm trying to find something that isn't by an artist that we know. Oh, that's what the volume is. Well. Let's see. That ain't it. What's this? Hmm. I have to copy these links. Pam, you know what I'm doing. Copying these links so I don't get in trouble. Okay. Where you go? Oh, right here. Right here. Come on. No. No. Ugh. Right. Okay. Get ready to play it, y'all. Get your energy up. Good night, Brother K. Oh, hi, Zaya. Zaya Rose. Everybody say hello to Zaya. Get your energy up. Yes, I'm the only one who can say subscribe or sub. No one else. Yes. I'm trying out new music, guys. Let's try this one. Let's see. Nope. Oh, that's. Oh, how do you do that? Mm-mm. Oh well. Back to this. I know where to go get it at. This is my song. Hey. This is the last song I'm gonna play tonight. Enjoy. Hey. I get my moves from Pam. All right. That was our song for the night. Okay. I get it from you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live tonight. Does anyone have any other questions, concerns? I'm not going to say you want to tell me off because I know y'all will. Anybody have any questions? Yes, you're back, Shalita. You missed the dance. I'm checking out my situation. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm checking out. Did anyone have any questions about what was in the lesson? People who were here. Do you have any questions about what was in the lesson? Or if you want to know about something else? Fasting. Fasting. Now, unfortunately, I'm not good at that. I love to eat, and that's wrong. But from what I hear, people say when they fast off of something that they love, that they're giving something to love away so that God can bless them. My thoughts on that is I don't have to give away anything I love for God to love me. And that all I have to do is love Him with my mind, my body, and my soul. And I've always done that. I've never had a problem loving God, obeying God. I think that is for people who have problems in those areas. And they can't hear from God, and they don't know how to get on His wavelength. In the last video, we talked about the wavelength of God, and that was 000. It's infinite, right? Which means to me, ooh, I'm getting a download. Which means to me that if I give my mind, my body, and my soul to doing His will, then I'll be doing what He wants me to do. So I don't have to deny myself of anything. I can live my life to the fullest of it because I'm doing right. When you're doing right, you don't have to succumb to the methods of man. I'm just saying. When you're doing things God's way, you don't have to say you're sorry for anything because you're doing what He wants. See, to me, it's a control thing. And that's the only problem I had with the church is the control issue. God is a spirit, and we worship Him in spirit and in truth. Nobody makes you worship God. Nobody makes you fast. Nobody makes you pray. Nobody makes you do anything. You came here with a will of your own. It is up to you as individuals to get in touch with God for yourself. For you, it may be just quieting it down and listening. For you, it may be looking at a light and getting the energy. Hello, Miss Leon Life. Good to see you. And for you, it may be singing a song that makes you feel love, makes you feel enjoyment. Like I could sing that song, I really love the Lord. And the tears will come, not sadness, but tears of gratitude for everything he's done, everything he's going to do, and everything he's doing. I am in constant gratitude because I didn't have to be here, right? I didn't have to be able to speak. When I had the stroke, I couldn't talk. Do you understand the deficit of that? To go from not being able to talk to being able to teach. Yes, Shalita. So I've I've never fasted. No, no. When I want to get on one accord with God and hear him, I go within. I just shut down all things me. And I'll just go within and listen to what he wants me to do because I know God's voice for me. I can't tell you how he sounds for you. I can only tell you how he sounds for me. And that voice goes from my head to my feet. And it just makes me feel like I'm glowing on the inside. And it's a wonderful feeling to feel the love of God. My godmother used to tell me, you have to know God for yourself. And it's true. Everybody has to know God for themselves. I can tell you what things mean, how they affected me, what works for me. If you're going through this, this is what this is. If you're going through that, that's what that is. But your initial connection to God is of your own. Your relationship that you have with God is your own. Whether you find him on the way to sleep, whether you find him while you're washing dishes, whether you're finding him when you're taking a walk, you will find him because he's your creator. And he's on the inside of you anyway, his spirit. So you will eventually develop that relationship that's deep inside. Okay? Any questions, anybody? Anybody have any questions? Yes. Miss Leon Life with a beautiful self. Gorgeous. Yes. So that was the message tonight. Let's keep it a buck. I told you the absolute truth on everything I told you tonight. I didn't sugarcoat anything. I didn't hold back anything. And if you have any questions about it, you can ask here or catch me on IG. Now, if you guys want to get counseling one-on-one with me, you want to have a private counseling session where you can talk about anything you want to talk about with me, I'll put the link in the chat. And Shalita, I saw that you joined. Thank you. That's wonderful. You joined the school. Okay. Now, also, it's Christmas time, and it'd be a wonderful idea if you would give a gift of angel to those you love. Thank you, Shalita. So I'm gonna put this in here for your Christmas gifting. Thank you, Lord. There's going to be 3 stores. You can go here or 2 stores. I'm just going to do 2. Or you can go here. This is my first store. And there's something in there for everybody. Even socks. Socks are reasonable. T-shirts, hoodies, lots of things in there that you guys will love. I even have meditation pants in there. So you can use them for meditation, or if you do yoga, you can use them for yoga. Okay? So I have all of that for you guys. And and please play Jared's music on iTunes or wherever you listen to music at. And I will put his link here for that. And I know Baptismo's not getting ready to time me out. I will time him out. Let's see, where did I go? Where did it go? Oh, here. Okay. So we support our own. And if who's GZ? Oh, they're fighting. So that's Jared's music. And he is available on, let's see, Apple Music. That's where I got mine. MediaNet, Deezer, Google Play, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Napster, Shazam, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. You'll be able to get in contact with him and listen to his music. We encourage you guys to live your best life. And if I find out that you are doing something, you have music out there, send me the link. I'll always share it and I'll always encourage you because I want you to live your best life. Okay? So, without any further ado, I'm getting ready to say goodnight. And you know how I do it. I love you. I love you. I love you. From your head to your toes and everything within. This has been Angel Light Over Darkness 33. Coming at you, baby. Coming at you. With all things spiritual and angel numbers and anything else God tells me to tell you that will help you in your day-to-day life. Contact me on IG. Let me put that in the chat. I forgot to do that, didn't I? I put my IG in the chat so you can contact me. Wait, my IG. Yes, it's good for meditating too, believe it or not. His music is really, really good. Okay, I'll be back on, let's see, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Have your notification bell on so that when I'm online, you're online and you're in the chat. Okay? I love you so much. Bye.